What is going on, everybody? Got another video here for you. We got us a nice little integral here. Looks complicated, but it's not bad at all. And what I'd like for you to do is leave me a comment and let me know where you think this integral came from. It's actually from a formula to find something. Okay, the problem's been set up, and we set the problem up, and this is the integral we have. Let me know where you think it came from in the comments. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to have 0 to 3, 2 pi square root x plus 1 times the square root of 1 plus 1 over 4, 1 over 4 times x plus 1 dx. So all I did is I squared this right here. That's all I did in that step. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing right here and I'm going to distribute it to each one. Okay? Now, the one thing that you've got to remember is remember back from algebra, if you're multiplying two square roots together, you can multiply together what's underneath the square roots. Okay? So, this is going to give me 0 to 3, 2 pi, square root, x plus 1. So I'm going to do the x plus 1 times 1, and then the x plus 1 times this, which is going to be x plus 1 over 4 times x plus 1 dx. All right. And you see here how the x plus 1's cancel. So I'm going to be left with 0 to 3, 2 pi, square root of x plus 1 plus 1/4 dx. And so that's going to give me 0 to 3, 2 pi, square root of x plus 5/4 dx. All right, so now, well, I tell you what I would like to do, what I'm going to do now. You don't have to do this step, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull the 2 pi outside the integral. And this square root right here, I'm going to write it as x plus 5/4 raised to the 1/2 dx. All right. And so now it's just a little U-substitution. So I'm going to let U equal x plus 5/4. And so du is equal to dx. All right, so now the x plus 5/4, that's going to be replaced with u. The dx is going to be replaced with du. And so that is going to give me 2 pi integral, and that's going to be u to the 1/2 du. Now, remember, since we changed our variable, we need to change our limits too. So I'm going to take the 0 and the 3 and I'm going to plug it in for x to see what u is. So u is equal to 0 plus 5/4, which is 5/4. So there's our lower bound. And then u equals 3 plus 5/4, which is 17 over 4. And so that's 17 over 4. And so we're going to get 2 pi times u to the 3/2 multiplied by the reciprocal of your new exponent. And that's going to be evaluated from 5/4 to 17/4. And so that's going to give us 4 pi over 3 u to the 3/2 from 5/4 to 17/4. All right, now let's evaluate this. We're going to do all these calculations by hand. This is for those of you that has those really, really mean teachers that don't let you use calculators in class. Yes, I'm one of them. So we've got 4 pi over 3 times, and that's going to be 17 over 4 to the 3/2 minus 5 over 4 to the 3/2. All right, and let's do some simplifying here. So that's going to be 4 pi over 3 times, all right, so that is going to be the square root of 17 over 4 cubed. Okay, that's changing this 3/2 to a radical form. And that's going to be the square root of 5/4 cubed. All right. And now we're going to do something a little bit, well, not different, but we're going to do something else. So that's going to be 4 pi over 3 times the square root of 17, write that a little better, square root of 17 cubed. Okay, so I'm breaking this up into square root of 17 over square root of 4, and then each of them's raised to the 3rd power, and then that's going to be the square root of 4 cubed. And we're going to do the same thing over here, the square root of 5 cubed over the square root of 4 cubed. All right, so remember from algebra, you've got a to the m over n is equal to, it's equal to the nth root of a to the m, which is also equal to the nth root of a, all that raised to the m. So you can see on the numerator here, on the numerators, I used this one. In the denominator, I used this one. This one right here for the denominators. All right. All right, so that's going to give us 4 pi over 3 times, and that's going to be the square root. Now 17 cubed is 17 squared times 17. And then the square root of 4 is 2. 2 cubed is 8. And then minus, and then we're going to do the same thing here. 5 squared times 5 over, and then the square root of 4 is 2. 2 cubed is 8. And so that's going to give us 4 pi over 3 times, and then that's going to be 17 square root of 17 minus 5 square root of 5, all that, and we can just put all that over 8. They have a common denominator. And then I guess what we can do is 4 pi over 3 times 8, factor out the 8, that's 17 square root of 17 minus 5 square root of 5, and then you can see that cancels, and we are left with pi over 6 times 17 square root of 17 minus 5 square root of 5. And there is your answer. So that's not too bad, is it? All right, so it looked complicated up here, the problem we had to solve, but in the end, it wasn't bad at all. All right, so I hope this video helped. Check out my other videos. Give me a like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I will see y'all in the next one. Later.